One of the greatest Chicago Cubs to ever play the game has finally made amends with the organization. Today, Sammy Sosa apologizing to the Chicago Cubs for the mistakes he made during his time with the franchise. In Sosa's apology, he stated, "There were times I did whatever I could to recover from injuries in an effort to keep my strength up to perform over 162 games. I never broke any laws, but in hindsight, I made mistakes and I apologize," end quote. In response, Cubs executive chairman Tom Ricketts releasing a statement as well to the apology, saying, quote, "We appreciate Sammy releasing his statement and for reaching out. No one played harder or wanted to win more. Nobody's perfect, but we never doubted his passion for the game and for the Cubs." Ricketts followed that remark by publicly inviting Slam and Sammy to the 2025 Cubs convention.